So here it is, we're continuing to look in Proverbs chapter 6, beginning in verse 16, where it tells us there's 6 things which the Lord hates, and yes, 7 which are an abomination to him. And so as we're looking at those, we've already looked at the haughty eyes, we looked at the lying tongue, and today we're going to look in verse 17, in hands that shed innocent blood. So when you look at hands that shed innocent blood, those hands that are shedding the innocent blood, it's probably people that are full of rage, they're full of anger, they're full of bitterness. They have no self-control within them whatsoever. And not only that, they have absolutely no regard for other human beings. They have no regard for human life whatsoever. And so, since they have no self-control, and since they have no regard for human life, and since they are full of rage and just prone to outbursts of anger, and it would be nothing whatsoever for them to, in an animalistic way, just pounce on somebody and shed that individual's innocent blood. Understand that it's not just an attack upon that human being, the blood of the innocent. It is also an attack upon God, because we are all created in the image and the likeness of God. So when you shed that innocent blood, God says he hates that, and it's an abomination to him. And as we understand that as God hates that, and it's an abomination unto him, and the shedding of innocent blood upon our part is absolutely abominable to God. It's abominable to God not just because of the act towards the individual, but the act towards God, because we're all created in the image and likeness of God. We're all created beings of God, and to shed innocent blood isn't just to attack that individual, it's to attack God himself. And so we see this in abundance today. We think nothing of humanity today, and we'll jump on them at a drop of a hat. In fact, people will pull their cell phones out and they'll record it, and it'll be a form of entertainment. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. It's a reproach upon the state of society in which we live in today, where we think nothing of humanity, and we'll think nothing of the shedding of their blood, and think nothing of even taking their life. Now, if we could use it to our political advantage, sure, we'll be outraged. And people just want to use it to their advantage, and whatever advantage they can, not thinking and realizing that is a human being created in the image and the likeness of God. We ought to all be appalled by it. It's disgusting and vile. All death, all murder, all shedding of innocent blood is disgusting and vile. We need to all be appalled by it, because it's an abomination to God. God hates it, because that is a human being that is created in the image and the likeness of God. And the most deplorable act of the shedding of innocent blood is upon the most innocent in our world today, through the murder of unborn babies in our nation by the millions. That every honest doctor and every honest scientist would tell you that is a life within that womb. But we think nothing at all of shedding their innocent blood. The reproach of our society today is that we tolerate it. Friends, we need to turn to God in repentance. We need to pray for this wicked world, that a revival would break out in our churches, a great awakening would break out in our society, to where our societal heart would be changed from that of wickedness and hate and bitterness, no regard for human life, to a heart of God. It's the very reason why he hates the shedding of innocent blood. The hands that shed that innocent blood. Because he is a God of love. And love hates the hands that shed innocent blood, regardless of what form it comes in.